Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Camilla aka CamiSimming and welcome to this new video. We are in Brindleton Bay today building a rather simple family home because I was feeling like building something rather chill, not too crazy. So yeah, I opened one of my favorite worlds in the game, so Brindleton Bay, and yeah, I simply sat there and built this cute little cozy family home for 4 people and a dog. We have 2 parents and 2 toddlers living in this house. And I have to thank my friend Julia Bills because she gave me the idea for this household because I was feeling pretty much inspired to build here, but uninspired in terms of households and household creation. So I asked on Twitter what backstory this family could have, and she suggested that maybe the mom was the one who worked and the father was kind of a stay-at-home dad. And I thought it was a very original and awesome idea, honestly. So yeah, I went with this one, and yeah, I have to say it came out pretty nicely. I think it's something that should be portrayed more often because I think it's in real life is something that happens to have like one of the 2 parents staying at home and not and the it's not always the mom, and if it is, it shouldn't be this way. So probably the father used to have a job, but then these 2 twins came and they wanted to take care of them, so they decided that one of the parents had to stay home with them, and they like considered the pros and cons, and maybe the father had a less well-paid job, so yeah, they decided that it was the dad who had to stay home with the children, and everyone was okay with it because come on guys, it's 2020, we should be more accepting towards moms working and fathers doing their job as fathers. So yeah, as you can see, this little house here has a very coastal vibe, but the color scheme is pretty dark on the outside. I went for 2 different swatches of the island living wallpaper, and yeah, I thought it was perfect. And actually it's not an idea that came to me like that I thought about it, because it was actually while watching a speed build by Simulacy that I don't know, I was inspired to build here as she did some weeks ago. She built a house similar to this one with this wallpaper here on the exterior, so I wanted to kind of copy her. Yeah, and so she inspired me to use this item here. I went for the seasons windows, and here I'm creating a sort of side door, so, and because we have a back porch and a back door of course, but we also have this side door that exits from the kitchen, which I thought it was a nice touch. I forgot to put columns there, but I don't think it's like too big of a deal. I think it's totally okay. Probably aesthetically it would be a little bit better, but structurally I don't think it would be a problem, I guess. Not in The Sims in any case. So I was a little bit like indecisive for the exterior, for the placement of the windows, so I had to work around it a little bit. You probably saw me, and I'm not over, I think, because I rearranged the windows like 2 or 3 times, especially on the like left side of the house from looking at it from the front. The downstairs has a pretty open planned area, so there is a spacious entryway and then a very big living room with like an office nook for the mom. because I thought that the mom was like a professor at university, and so she had to have her dedicated office space, and the children probably wouldn't bother her too much because they have a lot of toys in their bedrooms. So I think, yeah, and of course, since it's The Sims, the mom wouldn't be bothered by the children playing and being noisy and so on. The kitchen is very big, very spacious, with a 4-seater dining table because I added like a bench, which is not functional, but I thought it was cute and added to the rustic vibe of the whole house. And also, since the bathrooms like are pretty much pretty old, like with outdated appliances and so on, I thought that maybe this was a house where the parents of one of the two parents used to live, and probably they either passed away or moved somewhere else and left the house to their son or their daughter, I don't know. So yeah, probably they want to renovate it, but some things are very expensive to update, so probably the bathrooms are a bit left behind on the renovation. So yeah, they are very kind of grandma looking. I think they are the kind of bathrooms that you find in a grandma's house. So for the kids, I didn't decide the genders of the children, and therefore I like committed to furnish their bedrooms in the less gender specific way possible. So yeah, you will see that the color scheme, the decorations, the cutesy toys and stuff that you would normally associate with girls are in both rooms. The more masculine touches are in both rooms, so you can really have anyone sleeping there. I always try to avoid gender specific things, also because yeah, gender is a social construct and we shouldn't worry about it. But since we all have these like preconcepts in our brains, I want to go against them, and so I always try to avoid like pink in the bedrooms, because blue is more like accepted, while pink is very strictly associated with the feminine side of people. So I avoid using it in bedrooms, if not for a specific person who really likes pink. So here we will have two cute bedrooms. One will be blue and yellow, and the other one will be red and yellow. So yeah, and I think they turn out really, really cute. This is the living space, and as you can see here, I went a little bit all out with pink, like this cute and pastely, very pale pink for the couches, and a chair, and I combined them with a base game couch, which is like green and very comfy looking, I think. And this is the office nook for the mother. I decorated a bit, not too much, but yeah, I wanted it to have some sort of personality here, as if the mother really worked here and spent a lot of her time working here. I think she's one of those super cool teachers that are maybe a little bit strict, but actually they do their job very, very well. So yeah, there's also this kind of cute reading nook in the corner, and some toys even here, because I figure that the children are kind of taking over the house and making every space their own, if that makes any sense. And this is the downstairs bathroom. Is a full bathroom with a shower, while upstairs we will have a shower and bath combo, also both because of the toddlers, but also because we have a dog in this house, so it's important to include a bathtub also for the dog to be bathed. And I forgot to put hampers in this house, of course, as always. But by the way, this is the entryway. It's very simple, very also kind of grandma-ish, with this console table from Cats and Dogs, the very dark wood tones, and those wall lamps that are a bit outdated looking. But yeah, and I also included chairs. There is a ton of sitting space in this house. I don't know, I placed armchairs everywhere. So yeah, I'm sorry, it was a bit repetitive. But here in this hallway I put down a shoe rack and one of those how to call one of those rugs. That's not a rug, they are actually newspapers, like dirty newspapers, because I thought that maybe when this family maybe plays outside, then they can leave their shoes there onto the newspaper so that the floor doesn't get dirty. And here I'm working on the landscaping. Is very lush, very green and cute. I also used this debug fence to frame the yard, and initially I did the whole, like, I don't know what to call it, the whole backyard framed with this one, with this fence here, but then it was a bit too much, so I deleted some parts of it and placed down an actual fence that I combined with that like seasons gate, or maybe it's the Cats and Dogs one, I don't know, we'll see. No, it's the seasons one because it matches the foundation, I think. And the backyard turned out pretty cute. I included a little pool, I think, and also a sandbox, which is like the first time that I've done a sandbox, because I've never done one, and I was pretty happy to remember to include one here because I think it's a very realistic touch to family homes. I think a lot of them have sandboxes. I used to have one when I was little, so yeah. And I use this, my god, English is not working today, this flooring here from Jungle Adventure, because it was so rustic and the color scheme was simply perfect. And the father is very into woodworking and gardening in general, so I gave him a woodworking bench and also some plant pots, some planters, so that he can grow stuff, I don't know, vegetables, flowers, or whatever he feels like growing. And yeah, basically that's it for the backyard. There are some more sitting spaces, of course, because yeah, that's like a recurrent theme of this house apparently. So yeah, I went a little bit on with the landscaping here on the front because it was looking a little bit like it was missing something on the right side. And also here on the front I will put down some sitting spaces, and also upstairs in the landing area, and also then upstairs in the parents' bedroom. So yeah, here you go, a lot of chairs and armchairs and couches everywhere. The parents' bedroom is very blue and green, and with darker wood tones if compared to the rest of the house, which is more like warm and more like bright. And yeah, it's kind of a chilled oasis in this house, because I imagine that little children can be really I don't know, energy consuming, so it was nice to give them this cute little bedroom so that they could like rest after every day spending their days looking after their children. And they also have this little balcony here with a plant and of course a sort of stool. And yeah, here I will be decorating the children's bedroom. Initially I imagined that they were actual children, and then yeah, I rearranged a little bit the floor plan and turned them into toddlers. So yeah, and yeah, I know that we aren't actually done with the video, but I'm in a kind of a hurry, so I will leave you here if that's okay. I'm sorry. I hope that you enjoyed this little speed build. It's more chilled, nothing too crazy. It's a simple family home, but sometimes simple things are the best, and for me it was this time. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please make sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are almost to 240 subscribers, so it will mean the world to me if you subscribed, if you enjoy my content, and I don't know, you feel like I'm nice. I don't know. Yeah, so I will see you all in my next video, and have a great day. Bye everybody.